Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel, and as the title suggests, I'm so excited to be showing you a birthday haul that I did a few weeks ago. I celebrated my birthday on the 11th of August, and then I went to London a few weeks after that for a Bode & Birch launch event, which I've already written a blog post on, so I'll leave that linked below, which was absolutely incredible. So me and my mum went. She was allowed to come to the event with me, which was really nice, and we had a really lovely time. We met the founder, Elijah, who is amazing, and I learnt a bit more about the skincare. And then we finally roamed the streets of London and had a shopping day, which is what I originally wanted to do for my birthday. I didn't ask for any gifts from my mum, and she said, oh, I'll take you to London and we'll go shopping for some makeup and stuff. So that is what we did. I went to Space NK, I went to the MAC Pro store, and I went to Jo Malone finally. And I finally have my 21st birthday fragrance. My Jo Malone was my main present, as well as my studio lights from my mum. And yes, I can't wait to show you what I've got, so let's get straight into it. So if you follow me on Instagram, you would have seen that about a week or two ago I did a little Space NK haul online to get the Jour Rose hand cream complimentary birthday gift from Space NK. So I had to make an order online because I misplaced my card, my Space NK card, and so I made that order completely separately. I bought the Kiehl's Micro Blur Skin Perfector, which I absolutely love. I had a sample of this before it even came out, and when it did launch I wanted it so badly, but then it was sold out on the website, so I had to wait a while. But I finally have it. It was, I think, £30 or £23 for 30 mils, and this is just perfect. It's the best primer that I've got in my arsenal, in my little primer arsenal. I was loving the Clarins Instant Smooth, which is more silicone-y, but this just beats it by a mile. It's absolutely wonderful, and the fact that it's kind of got a skin treatment, it says it's a lightweight skin smoother to instantly refine skin texture and minimise the appearance of pores while improving skin's quality over time. While I was using this, I noticed that I didn't have as many breakouts around my nose, and this really does decrease the size of my pores around my nose and on my chin. It just blurs everything. It is amazing. I know Wayne Goss, I'll leave that link down below, did a video on this saying it was the best primer ever, and it is the best primer that I've ever used to date. Again, from Kiehl's, I bought the creamy eye treatment with avocado. I have wanted this since I saw everyone talking about it. It just looked so amazing. I leave the cap on mine. I've had mine for a while now, since I did the haul, and I've used it every morning and every day. I even use this before I put my makeup on, because I find even though it is a rich cream, it's not too rich for my makeup to sit on top of, which is brilliant, because then I don't need a light eye cream before my makeup. And you only need the tiniest amount of this, because a little goes a long way, and this is going to last me a very, very long time. As you can see, I've made a bit of a dent in it, and I just keep my lid on, but it's not like it has a very overpowering smell or anything. It smells neutral, but I'm going to try and describe the formula of it. It's going to sound weird, but you put it on your finger. I use my ring finger, and it feels rich, so I only put a little bit like on my ring finger. Then obviously I dab it on my eyes, and then when I'm blending it into my skin, like working it into my skin, it feels like water. It is so light that it doesn't feel as rich as what it did on your finger. But then a second or two later, literally, it feels really rich again, and it's really weird, but you can feel how hydrating it is. It absorbs so quickly, and as I said, I've got no trouble putting my concealer on top of this or anything. I don't bring it right under my eyes anyway. I just put it on the orbital bone, which they tell you to do, and I've noticed such a difference, so I would definitely recommend this. So onto the products I actually bought in hand, like tangibly, in London. As I said, I went to Space NK. I bought the Kiehl's Midnight Recovery Concentrate, which I have again wanted for the longest time, and I've heard such great things about it. It's £36 for 30 mils, but I know you only need the tiniest amount, and so many people rave about this, so I knew I needed to try it. I love facial oils. I love my Bode & Birch Neroli Lucy Revitalising Oil, and I love the Body Shop 8-Hour Serum Oil as well, so I'm pretty sure I'm going to love this too. And then I took a little visit to the NARS counter, which was a must. I wanted to try the Sheer Glow foundation, and I'm not sure which kind of colour I was, so she colour matched me, and I'm actually the lightest in the Sheer Glow foundation. So what I actually went for instead of that was their Pure Radiant Tinted Moisturizer. purely because it's got SPF 30 in it and I'm going on holiday in October. So I was thinking that this would be absolutely brilliant to take on my holiday with me. My brain is elsewhere. This for a tinted moisturiser, I was not expecting it to have as much coverage as it did. I've seen tons of people use this on YouTube and I'm always amazed at how well it evens out their skin tone. I am Terre-Neuve. It's a French name, I'll show you, which is Light Zero. It is the lightest one that you can get. As I said, this is SPF 30 and it's got PA+++. And I am just so amazed with the coverage of this. I could not recommend it any more than I can. I think this was 23, 26, maybe £30, I'm not sure. I'll leave the link down below for all the prices, so if I get any wrong, obviously you can check them on the actual website. But I'm so glad I picked this up. I think it's worth every single penny, pound, dollar, euro that you're paying for it, and I would definitely recommend it. Next, from the NARS counter, I bought 2 lip pencils, and I've had an obsession with their lip pencils ever since I did my review and have started using the Fling lip kit that I bought during December. They've got the Velvet Matte pencil in there in Dolce Vita, which I love, and I've almost used most of it up, but I had to go back and get another one. I've been looking for a really nice red colour, but not something that was too bright, not a classic red, more like a dark blue undertoned red, like Ruby Woo, but I didn't want the dryness of Ruby Woo, which is one of the MAC lipsticks I love the colour of, but one of them I won't pick up because I know I won't wear it. It is so drying and it's so hard to apply. So I said to the lady that I wanted something really nice with a blue undertone, and I tried one on from Lipstick Queen, and it was just, I think it was called Red Sinner, but it was too orange in undertone and it made me look a bit weird. It made my skin look a bit weird. So the first one she recommended for me was one of their Satin lip pencils in Luxembourg, because she said this is a really nice pinky red and it is quite bright. It doesn't look as bright as it is in the tube as it does on the lips. It is a gorgeous colour. It's like a bright fuchsia red. So gorgeous. You can see it is a really bright colour. This is absolutely gorgeous, and when she put it on my lips in store, they were all like, oh, if you don't have a boyfriend, you will by the time you walk out of here. And I was like, sadly, well, not sadly, but thankfully I already have one. I just think it was really nice. Like, all of them came over, everyone that was working in the store came over to have a look. They were really interactive and they just made the day really nice for me and my mum. We spent about 2 hours in there. So this is one of the first ones that I picked up. The NARS are the only ones that don't have the prices on, like the Space NK labels on, so I will leave the links down below to these. And then the second one I picked up was the Velvet Matte Lip Pencil. This was just pot luck picking this up because I was ready to go with the Luxembourg. I was like, yeah, that's the perfect red. It's pinky red. It looks great with the blonde hair. And then I saw this, which is the shade Dragon Girl. And I said, oh, would you mind if I tried this on? So she put it on me when she did the tinted moisturiser. And she actually ombre'd my lips with the other Velvet Matte Pencil in Damage. It looked so gorgeous. And even though this does have orangey undertones, I think it's more neutral than, say, the Lipstick Queen one. So hopefully I can get my camera to focus on this as well. But again, this is such a gorgeous red colour. I know that, I think it's Viviana Does Makeup, loves this colour. So I saw it on her blog first and I thought, oh, that looks a bit too orange for me. But it's gorgeous. She put this on, as I said. I then left Space NK after purchasing everything. And then I went for dinner with my mum. And we had like a Mexican dinner. So we had like guacamole and which has like lemon juice and lime juice in it, and this didn't budge. I kept saying to my mum, is it still on my lips? And she was like, yeah. And then after the meal she's like, I can't believe that's still on your lips. And the only time it actually started fading was when I went on the train home, and this must have been at about 11:30 in the evening. Then I got home and it still had the stain on, which, it's incredible. I can't rave about this enough, and now I know why everyone raves about them. I would highly recommend the Velvet Matte Pencils. They are so creamy to apply and not drying at all. As I said, I could wear this for 5-6 hours and I didn't apply a lip balm once, which is a true testament to a lipstick, because if my lips feel even the slight bit dry, I'm caking it in lip balm. But these are absolutely gorgeous, so I really recommend them. And then the last purchase we made at Space NK was this Rodial or Rodial Super Acids X-treme Hangover Mask. We were looking at the Glam Glow mask and I wanted to get my mum something, well, my mum wanted to get my mum something that was going to work well with her skin and kind of rejuvenate it and give it a bit of a pick me up. And then we met Zoe, who was the sales manager, and she was absolutely incredible. And she said, try this one. She's like, seriously, try this one. And this is absolutely wonderful. I know a lot of bloggers were given this recently to review, and I'm telling you, obviously, this wasn't given to me. My mum paid for it. And as soon as I used this, I was like, I'm stealing this from you. I hope you know that. She was like, no, you are not. She loved it the first time she used it. I loved it the first time I used it. It does a similar kind of thing to the Aesop mask, which I raved about in my August favourites. But the Aesop and this mask are my favourites. I've only used this once or twice and I'm obsessed with it. It was £45 for 75 mils, so a little bit cheaper than the full Glam Glow because we wouldn't have got the mini one, we would have got the full one. And again, you don't need a thick layer of this, you need to just coat your face. And it comes out in like a greeny-ish kind of texture. It's not gritty, but you can feel there are some really small particles in it. And then it really helps just resurface and smooth the skin. It unclogs all the pores, and again, this is an instant mask, so you can tell the difference instantly, which is really great. So I would really recommend this. I'll leave a link down below for this as well. And then we went to MAC, which, as you know, I have an obsession with, so I didn't need a bag this big. But yes, I had a gift card, a £100 gift card for MAC, so I picked up a few items that I had on my wish list. I think I might go back for a few eyeshadows, but I'm kind of holding out for a collection that I like the look of so that I can use the rest. So what I did get at MAC was firstly the Pro Longwear Concealer in NW15. I watch Velvet Ghost, Gabby, use this in her makeup tutorials, and it just looks so brightening and it looks like it covers absolutely everything. I used this in store and the difference was immediate. I absolutely love it. It's really soft to use, and considering I have dry under eyes anyway, I didn't feel like I needed to set this or anything, so I'm really happy that I've got my own to use now. And then I picked up two brushes. I have the MAC 217 and the flat eyeshadow brush, which I love, and so I picked up the 266, which is their small winged liner brush. I picked mine up purely because I want to buy the Anastasia Dip Brow Pomade, and I got told that this was a really good one to use for your eyebrows, and it is really, really soft. It's not too dense, so I think it's going to give a really nice natural look. As you can see, my eyebrows are getting bigger, which is great, so I picked that up. And then I picked up the 219 pencil. I think it's called their pencil shader brush. Yeah, it's the 219. I've wanted this for a while. I've wanted a nice pencil brush to do some smudging and some crease work with. And this is absolutely gorgeous. It's really, really soft, and I love the tapered edge to it as well. And I think it's just going to be the perfect size for my eyes, so I picked that up. That was all I got from MAC, so I think for the fact that I was on like a birthday spree, I was pretty self-restrained, but luckily I only used a bit of my gift card, so I might go back for maybe a blush or something, but we'll see. Next, I went to Jo Malone. Now, when we went to St. Pancras, I had a really nice lunch at Le Pan, and which you can see on my Instagram. And we went to the Jo Malone in St. Pancras International itself. And I was just so overwhelmed when I walked in. They had so many scents, and I was like, oh, which one do I go for? Hello, 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 hello. I can't, oh, I just can't. So I got the Earl Grey and Cucumber one because it is so fresh. On me, it went really nice and fresh and sweet. It was the exact fragrance I was looking for, and as I said, I was really surprised because I thought the Earl Grey and Cucumber one was going to be the one I liked the least, but truth says I love the bag. They sprayed the tissue paper and everything, and yes, this was my main 21st birthday gift from my mum. And so this will now forever be my 21st birthday smell. I love the packaging. They package it so well. and I can't get over it. I'm sure if any of you own Jo Malone, you know how exciting this is. But my mum bought me the big one. I was going to get the 30 or 40 millilitres, but my mum was nice enough to get me the, how much is this? I don't know. It's 100 mils. The biggest one you can get, I think they're £85, which is a price and a half for a perfume, I tell you. But this is absolutely incredible. It smells gorgeous, and I am so grateful that I actually have one. So now I have 2 fragrances, and both of them are incredible. This is such a nice summer, spring. I'm going to use this all year round anyway, but it's definitely going to be a real hit during the summer and spring and autumn, because it is so fresh, it's light, it's delicate, it's flirty, yet it still has a bit of spiciness to it. If you don't have Jo Malone, go and smell them. You'll know why I'm so excited and rambling. But that is my birthday haul. I'm sorry it was so long. I hope you enjoyed watching this video, and again, if I've got any reviews of any of these products, I'll leave a link down below to my blog, and I'll leave the link down below in general. Anything I'm wearing on my face, I'll leave down below. And I hope you enjoyed this video, guys. I'll see you in my next one. Bye!